Hey everyone! So today is Monday. We are just days away from our Disney cruise. This morning I woke up and I was a little panicked because I looked at my phone first thing and I had a notification from the Disney Cruise Line app saying I needed to start my online check-in and choose all my activities. And I jolted up. I'm pretty sure we already did all that. I think it must have been just like a generic blanket notification that goes out to everyone because sure enough, I checked my account. We've already done that, so we're good to go on that front. But we are so excited. And I'm holding this camera right now. I'm going to switch the tripod right now just because I have a lot to talk to you guys about. So if you've missed it, and I know we haven't really talked about it a whole lot on the channel, we've done a lot of discussion about it on our lives, but we are going on our very first cruise, our very first Disney cruise. You guys, we are so excited. So like I said, today's Monday. We don't actually embark. We don't actually get on the ship until Friday. But we're going out a little early because Caleb is on spring break right now for a little over 2 weeks. So we decided to make this one big long vacation. We are actually going to be leaving Wednesday morning and we're going out to Palm Springs because I got tickets to go see Madonna. And I am so excited. I'm a huge Madonna fan. It's funny though, because the story was she was coming here to Phoenix. You know, she's on tour right now and her show was coming here to Phoenix. It's while we're on the ship. And I was like, oh, you've got to be kidding me. But as luck would have it, she's actually in California, in LA, the week right before, right now. And so we decided Palm Springs would be the best because it's like only like a 4-hour drive. It's on the way. And so we're going up there. We're going to do one night in Palm Springs. I'm actually going to go to the show by myself. So don't make fun of me. But I'm such a fan. I don't care. I'm going to have a blast. Steve and Caleb are going to stay at the hotel room. And yeah, that's how I'm kicking off the vacation. The next day we get in the car and we drive the rest of the way up to San Diego. And we're going to do one night at the Hotel Del Coronado. I think I'm saying that right. We have always wanted to stay there. It's like that classic beachside resort. Our friends go there often and they love it. If you don't know, it was the inspiration for Grand Floridian. It's like that white beachfront property with the red roofs. I'm so excited. Classic movies have been filmed there, like Some Like It Hot. We're just doing one night there, but the next day, so that'll be Thursday. So we stay that night, we get up Friday, and that's when we get onto the ship. I've already said this like 6 times. I am so excited. We're all excited. But right now, we're just using this time to get ready. But yeah, so today I am spending the day just kind of getting the house in order. We have someone coming to house sit, take care of Skylar while we're gone. So I'm just using this day to make sure that like the house is cleaned up, bed sheets are changed, linens, towels are ready to go, all that kind of stuff. And then tomorrow I can just focus on laundry, getting us all packed, and getting us ready for the trip. Now I have to admit, I actually started this vlog on Thursday and I thought it was going to be about something else. And I will put that footage in here shortly, but it's funny how everything kind of came full circle. We had some friends over last night to come watch the Oscars and something happened, and you know what? I don't even want to get ahead of it. Let's just roll the footage of how this vlog was initially supposed to start. Hey everyone! So, do you ever feel like the universe is trying to tell you something? So get this, a few weeks ago, my parents are hanging out at their house, and my parents have a single story, kind of like a long house. They're having a night to themselves, having their ice cream or something, and all of a sudden they smell smoke. My mom gets up and starts looking around, turns the corner and sees down the hallway there's all this black smoke coming out of their bedroom. Apparently they left the space heater on and it must have sparked and it caught fire. The fire obviously had been going for a while before they even noticed it. My dad got a wet comforter, threw it over the space heater, they dragged it out of the house, but nonetheless, there was like black soot, smoke everywhere. It was crazy. But the craziest part was that none of their smoke detectors went off. Pretty scary when you think about it, you know. Thank goodness this didn't happen like when they were sleeping. So I'm hanging out with my mom a while later and she was like, yeah, Dad and we were doing our research. Apparently you have to change your smoke detectors out every 10 years. Otherwise, you know, whatever that is that's inside them, you know, like disintegrates or degrades or whatever, and they render useless. It was so funny when she told me this. I was like, hey Caleb, what were you telling me about the fire alarms again? As we all know, Caleb is obsessed with fire alarms. He watches his little fire safety channel on YouTube. Little man has been trying to tell me for the past like month or two Dad, you have to check your fire alarms every 10 days. And I'm like, that doesn't sound right, Caleb. I think you have it mixed up. No one's checking their fire alarms every 10 days. That was what he was trying to tell me. You're supposed to change out your fire alarms every 10 years. So it was like, that is so weird that my mom like tells me this. Caleb's been trying to tell me this for the past month. It gets even crazier. Our espresso machine has been acting up and it's been like just randomly turning on. The pump makes weird noises. So the other day I was like, hey Steve, I think we should start unplugging our espresso machine when we're not using it. We don't want it to start a fire. But another story, the other day I go to clean our bathroom and I turn the vent on in our bathroom and it doesn't come on. And I'm like, oh, that's weird. I go to get some cleaning product. I come back. I totally forget that it's not running, right? But I can smell a burning smell. I realize the vent is just not working, but there's something burning in it. So I quickly turn it off and I'm like, okay, this is bizarre. And then one last one. Yesterday, I decided to go for a little afternoon walk. I get my headphones and I decide to listen to this podcast that keeps getting pushed to me. I've never heard it before. It's not really something I was like dying to listen to. Like, it's not really something that I would normally listen to, but it kept getting pushed to me. So I figured I would try it out. Lots of episodes. I randomly pick one. They're not even 5 minutes into their broadcast and they have to cut it because their fire alarms go off. I'm like, what is going on? Everything is about fire alarms and smoke detectors. I'm like, at the risk of sounding overly dramatic, I couldn't help but think, I think the universe is trying to tell me something. Like, that's weird, right? That's weird. So I'm talking to Steve about this and he's like, yeah, our house, there's no way anyone has changed these fire alarms in the past 10 years. So we decided we are going to change out our smoke detectors.
All right, so we are here at Lowe's. What are we looking for, bud?
For smoke detectors, and I think I just actually counted 9 in your room to 10.
Oh, so
I think I accidentally did.
So you counted 10 smoke detectors?
Yeah, but actually it wasn't 10, but I don't know how many.
Oh, okay.
Cause I don't know. We're going to find smoke detectors.
All right, here we go.
Fred, hey guys, smoke detectors. Wait, no. Wait. Hey guys, can we buy one of these? This is the coolest one ever. What's this say?
It says smoke and carbon monoxide alarm.
It's a 2-in-1.
Whisk it! The smoke and carbon monoxide alarm. Okay, look. See?
Okay, so what do we got?
This is carbon monoxide.
Okay.
This one is carbon monoxide
And smoke.
and smoke, and this one is carbon monoxide.
That one says smoke alarm.
Smoke. And I have fun. I think I have a new style. Whoa.
Okay,
Yeah,
so we are here at Lowe's and we are picking some things out. It looks like we're gonna go with this one. First Alert Smoke Alarms. It says it's superior, but we got 2 in there, so we're getting a bunch of them because we need 10 total. I believe that's what we decided on. But yeah, so let's do it. Now we're just making our way, like looking at random stuff. I want to install this closet, like this closet configuration for Caleb's room, and I really like it. I like the slatted look of it, and the slatted one is a lot cheaper. It's almost like $90 cheaper than this one here. So these are the exact same thing, except this one's like solid, and this one has the slats. I think the slat looks nicer, and it kind of like gives it more of that like aired out, breezy nature for your closet. I don't want to do the brown. I want to do white. So I basically want this just with the slats, but I would probably put in like 2 drawers because as you can see down here, you kind of just like start with the kit or tower. See like the price difference? Go with this one and then just add like additional shelving. I would add another drawer. But yeah, I want to do that for Caleb's closet. How's it going? We got our fire alarms?
Yep.
Awesome. What do we get?
I
already showed everybody, but
the 9 to 10.
yeah, we got 10, right?
No.
Because we already have our Nest Detect, so that keeps us safe, and that's got the carbon monoxide, and it's close to our stove.
Yeah, that's in our kitchen area.
Hey, is that square one a carbon monoxide in the smoke?
It is, yes. That's why we have it where we have it, because it's close to the kitchen. So what do you think?
Like it.
It's great. So we didn't know the more you know that we are supposed to do this every 10 years.
Right.
So I think you probably inform people on this. So we're going to do this. This actually says it has a 10-year battery, so we'll never have to change it out until it's time. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, we don't even know what kind of setup we have. I assume it's battery because we've had to change the battery out multiple times.
Right.
So I don't think it's a wired setup, but
We'll find out.
we're going to find out.
We'll hold on to the receipt. We'll just do
Yes.
one. Now we are looking at refrigerators, apparently. We're just going to spend the whole evening
just
here.
here.
Hanging out.
We don't need one, but
By the way, I want to mention something. We got a nasty comment talking about how high maintenance I am. And it was like, okay. And then I read it's like, you don't need like the best appliances. Let me just remind everyone, I did not pick the appliances for our house. This was all this guy here.
yeah, well, you like to point that out because we've had problems with these appliances. So.
That is true, yes. But I don't know, I was just, I was in a bad mood and then that comment came up and it just rubbed me the wrong way. It's like, if you only knew. This is the high maintenance
The
one.
same comment, though, at the bottom said that Steve is a saint.
Yeah.
So I like the comment.
And it says something about flatware, too. I'm like, flatware?
Patience.
What?
Like, it was my patience. I'm a saint.
Whatever. All right, and here we are. It is Saturday morning. It's a little after 10 a.m. And you know what's funny? Wasn't the very last video we posted titled Mike is done with DIYs? Well, here we are again. And guess what? I could not be more done. I think I'm gonna hire this out. As you can see, there's no lights on because I've turned off all the electricity. Steve and Caleb are off doing a little adventure right now. And so I thought I would use this time to hook up our new fire alarms. And it is just, again, it's just problem after problem. It's frustrating because I did my online research for the past couple days, looked at YouTube videos, and then we even talked to the person at Lowe's. They were showing us the different options between wired fire alarms and battery operated. And they were like, battery's the way to go. You know, it's 2024. This is what you got to do. The batteries last 10 years. Even if you're hooked up for wired, go with battery. So we're like, okay, let's do it. Also because the battery ones were like not tons cheaper, but they were cheaper. So I was like, hey, let's do it. So I come home, turn off the electricity, because sure enough, we're set up for wired. I turn off all the electricity. It's not going to work. In big, bold letters on this fire alarm, it says, do not put this over an electrical box. From my research, it looks like if you do that, it could like trigger like false alarms and stuff. So it's like, well, here we go. Here we go. I've already turned off the electricity, already cut the wires. Luckily, I only did one fire alarm. But yeah, so my day of installing fire alarms is probably not going to happen now because I have to go back to the store and return all these fire alarms and get wired ones. But I think I'm just going to hire someone. I'm going to get on Thumbtack and get an electrician out here and call it a day because I'm done with DIYs. It's just me and little Miss Skylar here today. I haven't turned the power back on. I figured I might as well just come up here and show you guys. But here in our bedroom, this is the little electrical box where the previous smoke detector is what it is. Not a fire alarm, but a smoke detector was. And so I clipped these wires, I put these little plastic caps on it, and I figured I would just tuck them in there, and then I could install our new one. But the directions here explicitly say not to do that. The other thing that was frustrating is that, as you can see, this one already has like 2 screws here, which is how the previous fire alarm was hanging. This one doesn't even fit. Like I would have to like create new holes and everything. And I'm just like, give me a break. I have to admit, part of me was kind of glad we were using his battery one because as you can see, it's superior. All the ones in the store that were wired said it was just standard, but I'm sure I shouldn't be using this as the end all. I think we counted there's 10 smoke detectors in this house. There might be actually a little bit more. I'm not doing this 10 times. So I think I'm just going to call someone and have this done professionally. Okay, I just got off the phone with Steve. He's in complete agreement. I read him the little warning thing that was on the pamphlet and he was like, yeah. So I think I'm gonna take those fire alarms back, get wired ones and come back. I'm also hoping, I don't know, if you're an electrician, you would know this. I'm hoping that if we exchange them for the wired ones, maybe the plate will fit in the screw holes that are already there on the electrical box. I don't know. Also, I wanted to point out, I got this little thing. It's a, I don't know what you call it, but it's something to check the wires to make sure I turned them off properly. So I'm doing this safe. I saw this on a YouTube video also, so. All right, we have had a big breakthrough. I have figured this out. It's going really well. So here it is up here in my bedroom. So I've got that one installed. I got the one in Caleb's room finished as well. And like, I don't want to bore you with this, but what I didn't realize is that when I took out the old fire alarm, the wires that were coming out were not from it was not the electrical wiring from the house, but it was excess wiring from the old fire alarm. And so when I first started doing it, I was installing it on those wires, and I was like, oh, wait a minute, that's like an extra wire that doesn't need to be there. But yeah, once I figured out the proper way to do it, this has been going super easy breezy. Steve and little man just got back home, so I turned the power back on because it was also getting a little warm in here. But Steve is gonna make us some lunch right now, and I'm actually glad that the last 3 I didn't get done because Caleb wants to see it. All right, you wanna watch me install some fire alarms?
It's not like fire alarms because fire alarms have strobes.
You're
and
right.
Go like that. But
What am I installing then?
smoke detectors.
Smoke detectors. Okay,
Look
you got
at
it.
This one I picked out.
Oh yes, this one, this is the, oh by the way, I was so grateful because this is the room I just painted. If you saw our very last video, I was so glad it didn't leave any marks. It fits perfectly in the space. But yeah, you like it?
And yep, and now it is on a red light blink on that. So.
Yes, the instructions said that you should see a green light and then you will see a red light blink every 1 minute.
Why does that?
So you can know, so you know if it's hooked up properly and working right.
Last time I thought I looked at the model home. The model home this one had one though.
Oh, the model home had that one?
Yeah, now it matches.
That's
like,
cool.
Like twins.
So we got a model home now, right?
No. Hey, I want to see how like what kind of vape it makes.
Okay, well, here's what we're gonna do. I've got 3 more to install. So once I finish installing those 3, we'll then test it. I'll let you push the button. Sound good?
Yeah.
Okay. And just like that, I'm all done.
Yay!
Excuse this. I had to use the tripod earlier
You
today.
know,
Yeah, it's all good. We're all safe.
Perfect. Did you tell them where we were?
Well, I didn't tell them where you, but I told them you went on an adventure.
Yeah, so we went to Prescott, which is 2 hours away. We get that all done, and we're back for lunch. So here we go.
Yeah. Caleb helped me install those last 3. Of course, he was fascinated. The only one that was a little tricky was this one here, and only because we had to set up the ladder over the stairs, but I had Steve do that. And you know what? While I was up there, I cleaned these 2 windows. I have to admit, I keep walking around the house to admire my work. Do you guys do that whenever you finish a little project? Like you clean a room or something, you keep re-entering the room to see, what's it gonna look like if someone like walks in for the first time and sees this clean room? It's just one more of those little projects that's been like eating at me for the longest time. Like it's now done, I can cross it off my list. I'm really banging out those New Year's resolutions. I mean, can you believe it? What are the odds? We had our friends over to watch the Oscars. We were having a get together. I was making burgers and I put the burger patties under the broiler, and yeah, my oven just went nuts. Luckily, our friend Eric, who has been studying to be a firefighter, he was there to help us out, but man. And here we are. It is Tuesday. We start our vacation tomorrow. So right now I feel like we're in a good place. House looks good. House looks ready. It's a little afternoon right now and I've already got the laundry done. I think little man and I are going to run out real quick to go grab some lunch, go do that last little bit of shopping. He needs some new shoes. And I think we're in a good spot. Also, I have confirmed that our ship has 3 laundry rooms on 3 different decks, I believe. So takes the stress out of everything because now I don't have to pack like a ton of stuff. I forgot to mention, after we get off the cruise, the vacation is still not over. Steve decided it'd be fun to swing up to Anaheim and we're gonna go hit up Disneyland for a couple days. So takes the stress out of packing a ton of stuff if I know I can do laundry like halfway through our trip. So yeah, but as of right now, my anxiety is doing pretty good. But yeah, little man and I are gonna go do some errands real quick and we'll be back. All right, it is lunchtime. Caleb and I have been shopping today. We went to Kohl's and got him some shoes. We went to Target and we decided to splurge and get a fun lunch at In-N-Out. Oh my gosh, I have been craving this. So I got the cheeseburger, Caleb got the hamburger. Last time I was here, I got the double by mistake and it was way too much for me. I already think this is a lot, but what do you think, bud? Does it look good?
Yes.
He's doing his sticker game right now. How is it?
Good.
Good. What are you looking at? Okay, so Caleb and I are back from Target. I have completely finished all of Caleb's laundry and folded up stuff so I can start getting him packed. But before I do that, because I actually now have to do more laundry, let me show you what I got. Caleb has been needing some new shoes, so we went to Kohl's and we got him some little Under Armours. How cute are these? They're very similar to what he's already got, except I realized his current shoes are Nikes, so these are a little bit different. So he's got some nice comfy shoes. This was a big thing that he wanted. Now, I wasn't sure. He wanted the big set that had like the flippers in it. It was like flippers, a mask, and this thing. I forget what this is, the snorkel set. I wasn't sure if the cruise line would let him take all this stuff into the pool, especially the flippers. So I managed to talk him down to this set. I figured they'll at least, I'm sure they're going to let him take these goggles in. These 2 bags are kind of boring. It's just like Cascade stuff. But I got him some new outfits. I thought this was cute. This is a set, so it came with shorts and shirt. But I thought that would be fun for like the pool, just kind of hanging out. We're gonna, vibe and have a cruise life. I got him this collared shirt. So it's a collared shirt, but as you can see, it's kind of open. It's very thin. It feels like something you would probably wear like to the pool. I got little sharks on it, so he really liked that. I got him a couple pair of shorts, just so that, as it's starting to get warmer here in Arizona and on vacations, you can never have too many shorts. And then I got him a couple new shirts. He's got the black and white one of this already, but I like the colors in these. So, oh man, this bag is driving me nuts. But yeah, so that's what I got him. Just a couple new things to kind of spruce up his wardrobe, give it a little bit more of a springtime summer vibe. But now I got to start laundry again. Do you think she suspects we're going to be leaving her? How you doing, baby girl?
Hi, girl.
You doing okay?
Hello.
So how are you doing?
I'm fine.
Okay.
As always, right?
Yes.
Especially because you did all the laundry. So
Right.
basically all I have to do is put the laundry in the bag and we're all good, right?
For sure, yeah.
Now-
And I already told them as well. There is a laundromat, or what do you call it, like a laundry room.
Laundry service is available on the cruise.
Well, not laundry service. It's
Okay.
you can actually go do your own laundry, which I prefer.
Oh, great.
Because
Okay.
like places like Hilton or Waldorf, it's
You
a
have to
laundry
send it out,
service. Yeah,
yeah.
they charge you like $5
Got
for a
it.
pair of underwear.
All right, perfect. So yeah, I think we're good. The awkward thing is that we're packing for 3 different vacations.
Right.
So we're packing for Palm Springs, San Diego, a cruise, Disneyland, and then coming back.
Right.
All this is in a car, so that means we can pack as much as we want.
That's
right?
yeah. So that's 2 things: the laundry room available to us, and we're driving.
Yeah. So we can leave some of the stuff that we don't need on the cruise, and I think
In the car, you mean?
Sorry, yeah, leave some of the things we don't need in the cruise in the car. So we should be all okay with that. So I'm good. My anxiety is nowhere near your level, and I think you're doing it pretty good.
I'm doing pretty good.
I think you're good. And I think it's because we also have tomorrow and Thursday
Yes.
that if we need something, we're not out in the middle of nowhere. We can always pick it up.
For sure.
There's-
Also because we're not leaving first thing in the morning like we usually do.
Correct. We're going to do a very casual trip out to Palm Springs.
Yeah.
And it's only like a 3.5 hour, 4 hour drive out there, which is easy. We have nothing major tomorrow, so it should be fun. So, yeah, we're just going to take it easy. So I'm great. I'm fantastic. How are you?
I am good.
Good, good.
Steve says we have nothing major going on. I'm going to see Madonna tomorrow, so I'm very excited about that. I've already got my ticket. I already prepaid for my parking at the arena, which is really nice. Apparently, supposedly, if everything goes off without a hitch, I can just drive right in, park, and go into the show. So, but we'll see.
And Skylar found her squeaky toys, so expect to hear a little bit
Yeah.
of background ambiance noise. Yes, I did say we have nothing going on. That's a lie. So yes, Mike is going to have to navigate Palm Springs traffic on his own. We're going to go to a nice dinner, and then Caleb and I are just going to hang out in the hotel. So I'm excited about that. I'm also a little bit cautiously nervous about you navigating that, but hey,
We'll see what happens.
we'll figure it out, right? Also, of course, in true fashion, we had to have a house project today. So why not? Day before travel, let's make sure we have a contractor out here to fix some things in our house.
And that's exactly it. We had a contract. We were like, I'm not doing it. We are
Right.
not doing this on our own. We're hiring someone.
Well, we started doing it. And we're like, no, not gonna do this. It's not easy. It's not one of those things where you get on the box like 15-minute install.
Right.
It was not. So I gave up after 15 minutes. I'm like, I'm not gonna do the situation where I make a complete light situation not work like Mike. We're gonna hire someone. So we did.
Yeah, so I was at Lowe's the other day. It was actually the same day I picked up all the the smoke alarm, smoke detectors.
Smoke detectors. Make sure you get it right.
Right. But I got the bathroom vents for our bathroom, Kayla's bathroom, and why get the same one you already have when you can upgrade and get a bigger one?
You should definitely get the same one you already have. I'm just saying it right now. If you can, do that, please.
Steve opens it up and realized we have to cut like bigger holes into the drywall. Like it was a thing.
Yes, it was a complete thing. So you can't retrofit this thing. You have to basically install it like almost brand new. So that's what we did. And now we have new screws in our ceiling. We got some open corners that will be plastered later on. But we got working vents.
Normally I would end the vlog right here, and I do think we have enough. But I would like to do one more thing because we haven't done this. I don't know. I feel like we haven't done this in a long time. I thought you should make a cocktail.
Oh my gosh, I'm never prepared for what
we
you
should
throw on me.
Well, it's something we were talking about the other day.
Okay.
I want you to make me the French Blonde.
Oh, the Oscar drink.
No, we were talking about it for the Oscars.
Okay.
I read online it was Taylor Swift's favorite cocktail.
Okay.
So you're gonna make it?
I'll do it.
Okay.
All right, I'll do it.
All right, look at this professional. He got it all set up for us.
So luckily I didn't have to buy anything for this. So it's stuff that we already have. So the French Blonde, the main ingredient is going to be Lillet Blanc Vermouth.
Okay.
So that's going to make it a very sweet drink overall, Mike. So just to prepare you for that.
Good to know.
Then the next major ingredient is going to be grapefruit juice. We have white grapefruit juice. We also have ruby red, but I think because it's blonde, I felt like the white is going to be more blonde than red and pink, so we're going with a theme here, right?
Okay, because the picture I saw online, it did look kind of pink.
Okay, well I can do that.
Okay.
So do you want a blonde or do you want a strawberry blonde?
Let's do this.
Okay,
I think you're on the right track.
I thought so, right? So they did call for a very nice gin. So this is Monkey 47. This is a luxury gin. So a little bit different than Mike's profile, which is typically Hendrix. Hendrix is going to be a cucumber flavor. This is a little bit more of a botanical. It's a dry gin. A little bit more of an elevated gin. So if you order this bar, it's going to be at a premium. And then there's that squeaky toy.
Miss Skylar is adding to the ambiance.
And then this is one of Mike's favorites as well, Saint Germain. This is an elderflower liqueur. Beautiful bottle. You see this at Le Chef de France.
I was going to say,
All right, sorry, we're not supposed to say the S. Le Chef de France.
Right.
So it's a beautiful cocktail, or beautiful liqueur. It adds a little bit of sweetness. So this is going to be our sweetening agent. So we're going to do 2 ounces, 2 ounces, 1 ounce, half ounce.
Okay.
So we're going to start measuring that out.
Okay, go for it. So I will put the image in the screen below, but yeah, I was doing an online search. I forget what I was looking for, but it just kind of came up as this is Taylor Swift's favorite cocktail. But when I was reading the article, it kind of made the impression that she went to a restaurant and ordered it once, and the waitress like just told the reporter. They're like, this is what she ordered.
Okay. So she liked it, apparently. So
yeah,
this has become her favorite cocktail, right?
That's what they say.
All right, here we go. So that's measured out. We already have ice in our shaker, so we're going to go ahead and do that, shake it, and we should be all set. So in true Taylor Swift fashion, we're going to do a little bit of thing to make it shimmer. Is that one of her songs?
Oh, okay,
right?
yeah.
Yes. So some edible... Bejeweled, right? So we're going to add some edible glitter into the glass as well. Now, typically this works very well with a bubbly cocktail. This is only going to be for when we're pouring it into this. Because the bubbles, obviously, the effervescence makes it kind of continue with the sparkle. But here we go. Let's see if it works out well.
Oh yeah, you can see a little bit of shimmer there.
There we go.
All right, and there it is, the French Blonde.
It does look gray.
I think it's because we used a silver. We couldn't find the gold glitter, so we're only using a silver.
But it's cute, right? Okay,
right,
I can see how the pink grapefruit might make it a little bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you're right, it is called the French Blonde. So.
Right.
Oh, I like that.
Okay.
And now, granted, I did just brush my teeth recently, but it kind of tastes like a pear to me.
All right. So let's see, what would make it a pear?
I don't know, because you use grapefruit juice, but yeah, it tastes like pear.
Interesting.
I like it. It's very nice. It's not nearly as sweet as I was expecting.
All right, that's good, because I was concerned about the vermouth and the elderflower there. So you have the grapefruit that introduces the sour, which balances it out, and then the gin is not, cucumber like you're used to. So
right.
So I'm going to mix up one for myself with the pink grapefruit to see if we have any difference with that.
Okay.
All right. So I got these glasses. I'm not like, do you like these, Mike? These like etch like glasses?
Yeah, I like those. Those nice.
It adds like a filigree like approach to it, right? So
Okay.
I am upset. We did look for the gold glitter.
Yeah,
a
we
little
did.
bit
We were
more,
like scouring the cabinets.
because the last one turned out gray, so I'm gonna do a little bit less. So let's see. And this is again with the pink grapefruit. So
Okay.
here's hoping this looks a little bit close to the pictures that you saw.
That's a little closer. The one in the picture is like really pink. They were probably using like the ruby red, like you said.
Mm-hmm.
But that looks really nice too.
But you also still get the sparkles, so that's cute.
Yeah.
All right, so I want to put the camera on you to try it to see if there's a remarkable difference with what you think.
Okay. One thing you need to know about Steve, if he makes you a cocktail, he always fills it all the way to the brim.
Maximum effort.
It's like...
If anybody knows what I'm quoting right there, you get points from me. So it's been a bit since you tried the other one, so try that one.
You know, I was just going to say, it tastes almost exactly the same.
All right, then go back to yours.
Okay.
It looks like yours, the glitter is kind of like
There's a lot of glitter
floating
here.
on the top.
Yeah.
Again, because this one doesn't have any bubbles in it, I think it will float naturally.
Okay. Man, this is going to knock me off.
What do you mean?
This is going to knock me out pretty quick. Okay. This one's a little bit more bitter.
Okay.
So I like the other one better.
All right, then there you go.
Which is interesting because I usually don't like sweet cocktails, but it is not nearly as sweet as I was expecting. It's like I think it's perfectly balanced.
Okay, perfect.
But yeah.
All right, great. Well, there you go. Taylor Swift's favorite cocktail. Is it Mike's favorite cocktail?
It's not my favorite cocktail.
All
no.
right.
But I do appreciate it. I do like it a lot. I'm glad I got to try it. And so I will link the recipe down below for, did you follow the one that was on the website?
I did, yes.
Okay, then I'll just link that down below and you guys can try it yourselves and let us know what you think.
All right, great. I think, honestly, if I were to make my own version of this, I'd probably do a completely different ratio.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I like spirit forward, so this
Right.
one goes very light on the gin,
Okay.
and it goes forward with the vermouth, and I'm not a huge vermouth fan, as we know with our martinis, right? So
Right.
I might try my own variation of this another day. It will not be the, what is it called? What blonde?
French blonde?
Okay, it will not be the French blonde. It'll be the Arizona Steve. I don't know. The Arizona brunette.
Okay.
We'll see.
But with that, I think we are going to end it here. We are going to have a nice night. We want to have like a little family dinner with Caleb. And then obviously we want to spend and get as much time in as we can with Skylar because we're not going to see her for over a week. So the next time you see us, we won't be on the Disney cruise because we've got a few more days of that, but we will be en route to Palm Springs.
You know, you always commit to these vlogs.
I know. Well, I was going to say we'll see you tomorrow, but I don't know. I know we'll at least be on the road. I don't know if I'm going to vlog in the morning while we're getting ready.
I'm going to take a Disney phrase as we exit Disney World and say, we'll see you real soon.
Well, we hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And from our magic family to yours, enjoy.